Welcome back to People for People. I'm your host, Tammy Allen, and this is a show where we highlight different nonprofits every week that are active here in the Atlanta area and share information all about them. And today it's Ira Blumenthal from Captain Planet telling us all about the gardening, organic gardening that's going on in the school system.
Outdoor classrooms.
Outdoor classrooms.
And, yeah.
What would you?
Well, you
have
can
several
call
fun
an
terms.
organic school yard, an edible school garden. Okay. Where herbs and flowers and plants. Right, yeah, get the kids outside.
So you were telling me about how all these different organizations are kind of coming together on this project and working together to...
Well, it's way in its infancy stages. We're just starting to have meetings right now, early in 2009, but there's so many willing conscripts out there. How do I become part of it? In fact, I had a meeting with a company about a week ago that developed eco playgrounds. Oh, wow. And they're not only eco-friendly, but they have attached to it a wind turbine and a rain barrel.
Wow.
And a solar sundial. So, God, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool to go to a school and outside you have an outdoor classroom? So certainly, certain times of the year, kids can go outside and read poetry about flowers outside. Why would you want to have a poetry reading inside?
Right.
Flowers are meant to be, but outdoor classroom, kids tending a garden, all ages, if you will, and maybe also playing in a playground that's eco-friendly, that also is educational in some ways. So it's a pretty exciting vision.
That would be fun as a kid anyway. Now tell me about, you have an event coming up on April?
Well, we participate in a lot of events. One big event coming up here in April, of course, it started out as Earth Day and then it became, Earth Week and then it became Earth Month.
We're going to have Earth Year next.
But you know something? We should have Earth Year. Yeah. It's kind of like, remember years ago they used to say, why do we celebrate Mother's Day one day a year? We ought to be celebrating Mother's Day every day. Mom's been around,
I think we should be celebrating life every day.
Absolutely. So we have a special month in April, but it is Earth Day is every day, obviously. Right. But we partner with the Chattahoochee Nature Center. Marvelous organization, incredible facility, and we participate in a concept called Earth Day Kids Fest. And going back to the true spirit of Ted Turner's vision, it's edutainment. Kids can play games, kids can, hands-on and touch and feel and experience, but by the same token, they're becoming educated. And that's coming up in April. And again, by going to our website, Captain Planet, FDN.org, or call me directly, 404-522-4078, and in every county in Atlanta, 404-522-4078. But
and that's how people, if they want to get involved, see how they can support in some way.
It's interesting. Every foundation is reaching out for money, but I will tell you, there's fundraising and there's friend-raising. And I have found in my short stint, as a foundation guy, friend-raising long-term is more important. We need people to really just
it's more fun.
But help. This is about kids. Come on, invest an hour, invest a day, invest a week. Come out and help in some way, shape, or form, and the rewards are incredible, absolutely incredible.
Do you know that there's been a study that there's certain areas of the brain, when you're feeling good, they get highlighted, and when people get money, the brain goes. Right. But when people help each other and feel good about that, it's activated even more so than money.
Well, I had a real world experience, at the Marietta Square, right? Mm-hmm. We received a phone call from a Cub Scout camp, the summer camp that they like Captain Planet to make a, visit. Well, the Captain Planet was not available, all right, the Captain Planet. So one of my associates said, Ira, can you go out there and talk to the kids? And there was like 250, Cub Scouts and brownies, all right? And I've done a lot of public speaking, but that's a tough audience.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a tough audience. I will tell you that they asked me to speak for 20 minutes. 35 minutes later, I'm still having a great time interacting with them, and asking them questions. How many people here love polar bears, and how many people here are worried about what's happening to the polar? I came back so energized. It was the most incredible afternoon of my life, and I want more of those. In fact, viewers, listeners, give me a call. I'm ready to go. Making a difference in the life of a child is incredibly important, and that's why this foundation and others like us are so critically important. So yeah, long-winded answer to your question, we need volunteers, helpers, people that really want to get energized and really want to have a great reward. Seeing a smile on the face of a child is big-time stuff.
So what's next for what's, we know we're getting things going in 2009. What's a longer-term vision?
Well, needless to say, the vision is to grow the best practices and the books, if you will, on outdoor classroom and edible schoolyards, if you will, so that we can extend that around the country. And by the way, this is not about brand, although we love to have Captain Planet's brand extended because it's a good brand, it's a positive brand.
It's a fun plan, actually.
And it is fun. It is absolutely fun. You know, this is about helping to change the world in some way, shape, or form. So needless to say, it's about moving our garden initiative outside the state of Georgia once it's seeded, no pun intended or pun intended, here.
Boom, boom.
But there's so many things. We're looking at potentially doing some publishing in 2009. All right. We can talk about paperless society all we want, but I've never seen people on the beach with a computer reading a novel. They're out there reading paper. So
I
maybe,
still enjoy the paper too.
Well, it'll be a while before that happens. So it could be about publishing. We're also looking at expanding our website a little bit with a lot more interactivity, a lot more strategic alliances. If I had a wish, if I had a dream, man, wouldn't it be cool? And we've talked about this, and we're not sure how to do it. We've got a couple of things in the fire right now. Wouldn't it be cool to have a Woodstock of green for children? Wouldn't it be great at Phillips Arena, or Turner Field? Turner Field, 40,000 kids and their families in the bleachers, listening to everything from Counting Crows to you name it, some modern artists and older artists singing songs.
You have to get some of the teeny bopper artists in there,
Absolutely, the Jonas Brothers, or Miley Cyrus. But kind of we are the world. We are the kids, and we are the green world.
My mind starts.
Well, I know
As you
where
say,
you.
my brain's going.
I know you're an entrepreneurial sort. So.
Well, it's just fun. I mean, like you said, you have a dream, and then you figure out how to do it. I mean, that is the way that it works.
But a dream. Everything in life is 5% idea, and 95% work. Well, we've got a lot of ideas. We're now moving to the work sector, and that's why we need volunteers. Whether it be a concert, whether it be a publishing venture, whether it be more activities in town, whether it be more visitations, whether it be webcasts or webinars for teachers on how to teach environment. See, we're about environmental literacy. We're about environmental education. Lots of dreams and lots of hopes and aspirations, and we're applying the work to it now.
I think the time is right, and also with our new president, everybody is ready for change, and they're looking for it, and they're excited about it, and this is a great time.
Well, change is a good thing. It's an absolute good thing. Although change is inevitable, growth is optional. So through these changes now, we got to figure out how we do about it. But at the Captain Planet Foundation, growth is not an option. We're going to figure out. That's why this self-fulfilling prophecy about it's going to be a bad year, I don't buy it.
I'm not feeling that myself, because I mean, I know but the
are
level of
challenges.
Optimism I've never seen before.
Well, yeah, Zig Ziglar, a great public speaker, once said, "It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that defines your altitude." Let's not talk about doom and gloom. Let's talk about all the positive things that we can do. Let's look forward and focus about positivism and education and spirit and energy. And guess what? We'll get through it. We'll get through it. We always do in this country.
Yes, we do. And that's what we're all about. Yeah. And if you want to know how to get involved, you can visit CaptainPlanetFDN.org and call up Ira Blumenthal directly. And once again, if you would like to be highlighted, if you're a nonprofit, you're interested in being on the People for People show, just contact peopletv.org and talk to Thomas, our producer, and we'd be happy to feature your nonprofit. My name is Tammy Allen. Thank you so much for joining us.
If I look at the trouble every night on TV, I might lose hope, I might lose faith in the people I